Question 22. The diagram shows a garden. The garden has a circular pond and the shaded area is grass. The width of the grass area is equal to the diameter of the pond. Find the area of the pond, find the area of the grass. This question has two shapes along with one of the shape overlapping the other. So finding the area of this pond and this grass I will show you in this video. Welcome to my channel. Let us start solving this paper. Hello students. In this video I am going to explain Cambridge IGCSE Mathematics paper 3 calculator core paper 058032 winter session 2025. So let me start. Question number 1. A, B and C are points on a circle center O. A, B, C are on this circle. Question number 1A is write down the mathematical name for line OC. So what is this line? The line joining the center and the point on the circle is called radius. So this is radius. Question B, write down the mathematical name for line AB. This line. So the line joining any 2 points of the circle but it is not passing through the center is called chord. Question 2. Write down all the factors of 32. While you are finding the factors of any number, you will have to start with 1 multiplied by number itself. 1 and itself is the factor always. Then start doing with other numbers. 2. So divide with 2 and check. 32 divided by 2 is 16. So 2 into 16 is 32. Check with 3. 32 divided by 3. You get a decimal number, so you cannot take. Then divide with the 4. 8. 4 into 8 is 32. Next, divide with 5. You will not get the answer. You will get a decimal number. Divide with 6. Again decimal number. Divide with 7. No. Then divide with 8. You get 4. So already we have 8 and 4. So we can stop here. As you get the repetition of factors, you can stop. And now write all these numbers as factors. So 132, 216, 4, 8 are the factors of 32. Question 3. Write one of the symbols less than, greater than or equal to in each statement to make it correct. So we have to fill these symbols in this so that this will be correct. So now one is fraction, one is decimal. So better you convert the fractions into decimals. So comparison will be easy for you. 2 divided by 3 is 0.66666 and so on. So it is 0.666 and this is 0.667. So which is greater? This is already 7 is there in the third decimal place, but here it is going on 666. So this will be less than. The next 1 by 8, 1 divided by 8 is 0.125, 0.125 and 12.5%. What is 12.5%? Check. 12.5 divided by 100 is 0.125 again. 0.125. Both are equal. So equal to sign comes here. Next 7 by 8. 7 divided by 8 is 0.875. 0.875. Then 71 divided by 80. 71 divided by 80. 0.8875. 0.8875. So this is 8, 7 and 8, 8. When you compare the 10th place, it is equal. The 100th place is 7 and 8 here, so that means this is less than. So this is less than. Question number 4. There is a point given on a grid, and question A, write down the coordinates of point P. Now coordinates of point P, you have to check what is the x coordinate by looking at the horizontal line, and the y coordinate by looking at the vertical line. So it is -2 and 3. Question B, on the grid draw the line y is equal to x. So the line y is equal to x is always passing through the origin, and the gradient of this line will be 1 by 1. That is, change in y is equal to x, m value is 1, that means it is 1 by 1. So change in y is 1 and change in x is also 1. So you can mark the points accordingly. Change in y, so at the origin put a dot. Change in y is go up once and right once, so on. So you can join these dots and extend it. This is y is equal to x line. Question C, on the grid draw the line that goes through point P and is perpendicular to line y is equal to x. So now basically we have to see here that we have to draw a line perpendicular to this line which we have already drawn, and it has to pass through P. So here the line perpendicular to any line, the gradient becomes the negative inverse. So what is the value of m for this line which we are finding out? So it will be m is equal to minus 1 by 1, because inverse of 1 is always 1 only, 1 by 1 only. So but it has to be negative. Then, and it has to pass through point P which has -2 and 3 as the coordinates. So using that, find out the equation of the line. Let me find here. Y is equal, sorry, yeah, y minus, what is the y coordinate? 3 is equal to m is -1 into x minus of -2. According to the rule, y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. This is taken as x1 y1 -2 and 3 because it is passing through this point. Now solve it. Y minus 3 is equal to minus x. This becomes minus of minus plus. Minus 1 into plus 2 will be minus 2. Bring this minus 3 onto the right hand side. Minus x minus 2 plus 3. Then y is equal to minus x plus 1. This will be the line. So that means the y-intercept of this line will be 1. So it passes through 1 and the gradient is -1 by 1. So go left side 1 box, right go up 1 box, and already there is one more point here. So you can just join these three points and extend it so that it passes through the line which we have already drawn. So this is the line. Draw the line goes through point P and perpendicular to line y is equal to x is done. Question number 5. Solve 8x is equal to 5. Now 8x is equal to 5. Solving question, always we have to find out the value of x. 8x is equal to 5. X is equal to 5 by 8. So this is the answer, 5 by 8. Question B, x plus 8 is equal to 5. So here x plus 8, bring 8 onto the right hand side, it will be minus 8 and x will be the value minus 3. The answer is minus 3. Question number 6. From the list of numbers, write down 0. These are the numbers. Now, using these numbers, you have to write down question a square number. Now, check the square number in all these numbers. The square number is 81 because 9 into 9 is 81. Then, B, the value of 39 raised to 0. 39 raised to 0 is, any number raised to 0 is always 1. So, it is 1. Question number C, a prime number. So, check all the numbers here. Which is the prime number? Don't get confused between 59 and 51 because 51 is the multiple of 3, so this cannot be a prime number. So 59 is the prime number. And one more thing, students, in square number you can also use 1 as a number because 1 ones are 1, 1 is a square number. You can also take 0 as a square number, that will also be taken as answer. Then question number 7 now. Calculate root 361 plus 1. Find out root 361 plus 1 is 20. Question 8. Complete these statements. 65,000 centimeters is equal to dash meters. Third, 3.25 liters is equal to dash milliliters. This is conversion question. So converting centimeters into meters, this is small unit to the big unit, so we have to divide. And divide by what? By looking at 1 meter is how many centimeters? That is 100 centimeters. So we have to divide by 100. So 65,000 should be divided by 100. 650 meters. Next question is converting liters to milliliters. This is a big to small unit conversion. So here you have to multiply. Multiply by what number? Because 1 liter is 1000 milliliters, you have to multiply by 1000. So 3.25 need to be multiplied with 1000. 3250. Question 8 is done. Question 9. Shape A is a quadrilateral with only one pair of parallel lines. Write down the mathematical name of shape A. Now this is a quadrilateral, that means it has four sides and only it has one pair of parallel sides. So one pair of parallel sides is always trapezium. Parallel sides. So it is trapezium. Question B. Shape B is a quadrilateral with two pairs of parallel lines. All four sides are equal. No right angles. Write down the mathematical name of shape B. Now, two pairs of parallel lines is, it will be a parallelogram, but parallelogram will not have all sides equals. So the parallelogram with all sides equal is rhombus, and it is if you take rhombus, rhombus will not have the angles as right angles. So the answer is rhombus. Question 10. The bar chart shows the frequency of each score on a spinner. So on y-axis there is a frequency, and this is the spinner, first, second, third, fourth, that means the score on the spinner is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So how many times we got this score is given. Calculate the mean score. So to find the mean score here, you will have to take the frequency of each score and multiply with the score, add them to all the products. 5 into 2, the score is 2, plus 8 into 3, plus 9 into, this is 9 into 4, so 9 into 4, plus next is 6 into 5, and divide by frequency, sum of the frequencies. 7 plus 5 plus 8 plus 9 plus 6. Do it. 7 into 1 plus 5 into 2 plus 8 into 3 plus 9 into 4 plus 6 into 5 by 7 plus 5 plus 8 plus 9 plus 6. It is 3.057, so we can write as 3.06. 3.057 is the mean we got. So now answer is, you can round to 2 decimal place, so 3.06. Question number 11. Y is equal to 3t square plus 2m. Find the value of y when t is equal to 6 and m is equal to minus 3. So first substitute the values here. Y is equal to 3 into 6 square plus 2 into minus 3. Find out. 3 into 6 square plus 2 into negative 3. 102. Question 12. The table shows the results of a survey about the color of 90 cars in a car park. Color of car black 16 cars, white 34 cars, other 40 cars. Now in this table there is also one column, pie chart sector angle. To complete the table, question A is complete the table and question B is complete the pie chart. So to complete the table, you know the total number of cars are 90. So 90 is the total here, and in a pie chart the total angle will be always 360 degrees. So to find the angle for each part here, we will have to take the frequency divided by total into the complete angle. So do it. 64 degrees. Angle of this pie chart sector is 64 degrees. Next, change the number here. 34, 136. Next, change the number next. 160. So we have got all the three angles in this table. Now question B, complete the pie chart. This part I have done in another video, and I have put in the description. You can go through that video to find draw the complete this pie chart. Question number 13. Find the value of 8 raised to 5. Give your answer correct to 3 significant figures. So first of all, 8 raised to 5 is simple to find. You can just take in calculator 8 raised to 5, you get 32,768. Write down the number first, 32,768. Now, but they have said us to write the answer in 3 significant figures. So, the first 3 numbers need to be taken and rest should be taken as 0. But the third number, the number here this 2 becomes 0, but this number, whether it will be 8 or not, you have to check. Now the next two numbers, 68 is more than 50. That means ones and tens together is 68. So 68 is more than 50. So you can round this 7 to 8. The next 100. So this will be 32,800 as the required answer. So it is 32,800. Question number 14. A. Ada works from Monday to Friday. Her working hours each day are 8 to 12:30 and 13:30 to 17. Find the number of hours she works in 5 days. So first we'll find out in one day how many hours she is working, and then we'll find out for 5 days. So one day how many hours? 8 to 12:30. 8 to 12:30 will be after 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it is 9, 9, 10, 11, 12 is 4 hours, and 30 is 4 hours 30 minutes. Okay, then next again she is working from 13:30 to 17. Now 13:30, half hour is past, 30 minutes we will take after 13:30. So 13:30, 30 minutes past will be 14. Now count from 14 to 17, that is 16, 17. So it is sorry, 15, 16, 17. So that is 3 hours. So total of these two durations we can do 4 hours 30 minutes, 3 hours 30 minutes is 4 plus 3 is 7, and 30 is 1 hour. So it becomes 8 hours. Now one day she is working for 8 hours. So 5 days how many hours she will work for? She will work for 8 multiplied by 5, that is 40 hours. So that is the answer. Question B. Ada is paid $15.20 per hour. Work out her pay for 5 days. Now 5 days how much she is earning? So 5 days she is working 40 hours. So 40 multiplied by the rate per hour we have to multiply. That's it. You will get the answer. 15.20 into 40. 608. So she earned $608 in 5 days. Question C. On Saturday, she is paid 1.5 times her normal hourly rate. Work out her hourly rate of pay for Saturday. So now 1.5 times her normal hourly rate is, so first of all you will take the hourly rate and then multiply it with the 1.5, that is 1.5. You will get the answer. 22.8. So she will be paid 22.8 per hour on Saturday. Since it is a question of money here related to money, so you will have to add one more decimal, that will be the better answer. Question number D. Ada changes 370 euros into dollars. The exchange rate is $1 is equal to 0.925 euros. Work out the amount she receives. So now she is exchanging euros into dollars and they have given us $1 rate. So we will convert this into 1 euro. $1 is 0.925 euros. Now we don't know what is 1 euro. So 1 euro is equal to, we have to divide this $1 by given euros for $1. So this is 1 euro is equal to 1 by $0.925. Why are we doing this? Because she is exchanging euros, not dollars. So we have to find out what is 1 euro. So now 370 euros will be 370 multiplied by 1 by 0.925. Do it. That is $400. This is the answer. Question number 15. The scale drawing shows the position of ship A. The scale is 1 centimeter, represents 40 kilometers. Ship B is 220 kilometers from ship A on a bearing of 140 degrees. On the scale drawing, mark the position of ship B. Scale is again given here, 1 centimeter is 40 kilometers. So this question I have done again in another app and I have put that video in the description, you can go through. Question number 16. Find 57% of 128. So finding the percentage of any number is, take the percentage by 100 and multiply that with that given number. You will get the answer. 57 by 100 into 128. 72.96. That is 72.96. Question number 17. Represent the inequality x greater than or equal to on the number line. So x greater than or equal to on the number line will be, take a small circle at 3, shade it completely because equal to is given, and then draw an arrow towards the right. So this is the inequality representation. Question 18. A school records the marks students score in paper 1 and paper 2 of a subject. The scatter diagram shows the scores for 12 students. So these are the scores which are marked on the scatter diagram like this. So the question is asks us, question A is, what type of correlation is shown on the scatter diagram? So when when the dots are going from left to right in this way, always that is a positive correlation. So write down positive for this. Next, question B. On the scatter diagram, draw a line of best fit. So drawing a line of best fit is, you can use your rulers here and draw a line in such a way that it has to be in between these dots, and the line should have on the either side of the line you will have equal number of dots. In that way you have to draw. So let me take a different color and So this will be the line of best fit for this, because when you see here 1 2 3 4 5 dots, and then 1 2 3 4 5 dots are on either side, so I have taken the 2 dots on the line. This will be the line of best fit for it. Okay, now next question C. Another student scores 35 on paper 1. Use your line of best fit to find an estimate for their score on paper 2. So paper 1 score is given to us. Using this we have to find out what will be the score of paper 2 according to the line of best fit. So where is 35 on paper 1? So this is 35 here, in between 30 and 40. Take your rulers and draw a line straight touching the line of best fit. Now this is exactly where on the y-axis, that is paper 2, it's 45. So that will be our answer. Question number 19. The diagram shows a cylinder and a cube. This is the cylinder, this is the cube. The cylinder has the same volume as cube. Find the value of x. So volume of these two solid shapes is equal. We have to use that and find out the value of x, that is each side of the cube. The volume of cube is x cube, x into x into x, and volume of cylinder is pi r square h. So pi into r is 5 square into h is 12. So x will be cube root of pi into 5 square into 12. Find out. Shift key, square root button, cube root of, again shift key, pi into 5 square into 12. So the answer is 9.8044. So it is 9.804 centimeters. So you can write as 9.8 also. 9.8. Okay, question number 19 is over. Now question number 20. A town has two cinemas, movie scene and flicks. The table shows the mean and range of the audience numbers. So movie scene mean is 83, range is 52. Flicks mean is 105, range is 25. Question A. Which cinema has higher audience numbers on average? Give a reason for your choice. So now the average is always related to mean, median and mode. So mean is given as 83 and 105. So 105 is more. So which cinema is having the maximum range, maximum average? That is Flicks. So Flicks is the answer. Cinema Flicks, because the mean is greater than mean of movie scene. Question B. Which cinema has a greater variation in its audience numbers? Give a reason for your choice. Now variation is the highest and the lowest. That is the variation. So variation in this, when you compare the two range here, movie scene has the maximum range and flicks has the minimum range. So it will be here the answer as movie scene, sorry, because the range is maximum. Question number 21. Calculate 5.6 into 10 raised to minus 3 divided by 2.4 into 10 raised to minus 5. Now here when the standard forms are given and you have to divide it, so you have to take the number and divide usually, and take these number, we need the answer in standard form only. If you don't want the answer in standard form, you can directly put in the calculator if you know how to find the standard form in calculator. If you don't know, then you can directly take these numbers and divide, and these the 10 raised to minus 3 and 10 raised to minus 5 need to be done using the exponents and powers rules. So 5.6 divided by 2.4 into 10 raised to minus 3 divided by 10 raised to minus 5. So what is 5.6 divided by 2.4? 5.6 divided by 2.4 is 2.33333 and so on. So it is 2.33 you can take into 10 raised to minus 3 by 10 raised to minus 5 will be 10 raised to minus 3 minus of minus 5. According to a raised to m by a raised to n rule, which is a raised to m minus n, the exponents have to be subtracted. Same way, 2.33 will be multiplied to 10 raised to minus 3 minus 5 plus 5 it will become minus of minus 5. So plus 5. So that final answer will be 2.33 into 10 raised to 2, or you can also write just 2.3 also, no problem. Question number 22 here. This is the main question which is little bit complicated. So listen carefully, students. Till now whatever explanation I have done, if it has helped you, subscribe to my channel so that you will not miss any of my videos and content. Coming to the question now. The diagram shows a garden. The garden has a circular pond and the shaded area is grass. So this is a pond here, and this area which is shaded is grass here. The width of the grass area is, this is the width of the grass area, equal to the diameter of the pond. So this is also equal. So that means now this whole figure, half of this pond is along with the grass area is a rectangle. You can also imagine in that way. That means it is a rectangle leaving the half of the pond. They are asking us in question A, find the area of the pond. So that means we need to find the area of this circle. So to find the area of the circle, we need radius. So first of all, what is diameter here? Diameter is 10 meters. So the radius will be half of diameter, which is 5. Divide that diameter with 2, you get 5. 5 meters is the radius. So now area of the pond will be pi r square, pi into 5 square. Find out pi into 5 square. 78.539. 78.539 meter square. So round that to the 1 decimal. 78.5 meter square will be the answer. Now question B, find the area of the grass. Now finding the area of the grass, you have to check here that only this part is the area of the grass. So what is left out here? The semicircle from the rectangle. So here we can do area of the rectangle, subtract the semicircle area. So you can do area of the grass is equal to area of rectangle minus area of semicircle. Fine. So area of rectangle will be the width, length into width, that is 10 into 16. Then from this subtract area of semicircle. So pi r square, that is pi into 5 square by 2. Put this in the calculator. 10 into 16 minus pi into 5 square by 2. You can put the bracket so that you can confirm it. Yes. So it is 120.730 is equal to 120.7, you can take 730, you can round to one decimal. So 120.7. This is the area of the grass. Now they are asking next question now. C. Find the percentage of the garden that is grass. Now percentage of the garden that is grass. So for this you need to know what is the area of the complete garden first to find the percentage of the grass area, right? So find the area of the garden first. Area of the garden. So what is area of the garden? Area of the garden will be the area of this pond plus area of this grass. So add these two. 78.5 plus 120.7 is 199.2. So 199.2. Using this, find out the percentage of the garden that is grass. So percentage of the garden that is grass. So take the area of the grass by area of the garden into 100. Area of the grass by area of the garden into 100. 60.592. So you can take 60.6. 60.592%. So answer you can take 60.6% is the grass part. Question number 23. This is a figure given, quadrilateral given with three sides. Calculate the perimeter of this trapezium. So this is a trapezium, they already mentioned in the question. But this is not area, it's a perimeter. In this you have the two parallel sides and we have the height, but we don't have this. So now here this is the challenge here in this question, students. Just make note that we need this side to find the perimeter. So now you draw a perpendicular line from this part exactly to this another parallel side. Now when you see here, this is a right triangle. Now this is a right triangle. Okay, this is a right triangle. Now using this right triangle we'll find out this side. So now you know this side which you drew now, just now you have drawn this side. So what will be the length of this side? 15 centimeters. So this will be 15 centimeters. And what will be this part? It will be 14 minus 6, because this is 6 exactly below this is 6. So 14 minus 6 is 8 centimeters. So you know the two perpendicular sides, you can find out the hypotenuse, right? So what is the hypotenuse? Square root of 15 square plus 8 square. Got it. So you know all the four sides now, you can find the perimeter. So 15 centimeters plus 6 centimeters plus 14 centimeters plus we found out the fourth side, which is 15 square plus 8 square. You can directly write that, no need of doing separately, and put the whole thing in the calculator. 15 plus 4 plus 14 plus square root of 15 square plus 8 square is 50. So 50 centimeters is the perimeter of this trapezium. Students, if you like this question explanation and you understood it very well, do subscribe to my channel if this helped you. Let's move on to the next question, 24. Triangles A, B, C and P, Q, R are mathematically similar. So these two triangles are similar. A, B, C, P, Q, R. Calculate AB. We need to find out this side. So whenever any two shapes are mathematically similar, their corresponding sides, the ratio of their corresponding sides is always equal. So now take the corresponding sides which are already given. So let us take AC and PR, AB and PQ. Okay, so using this we can find out. So AC by PR will be equal to AB by PQ. AC is 12 centimeters, PR is 28 centimeters, and AB is not given, we have to find out. PQ is given, which is 42. Cross multiply to find out the value of AB. So AB multiplied by 28 is equal to 12 into 42. So now find out, keeping AB on the left hand side, bring 28 onto the right hand side, that will be divided. Find out in the calculator. 12 into 42 by 28 is 18. So 18 centimeters is the length of AB. Question number 25. The grid shows line L. This is the line L. Find the equation of line L in the form y is equal to mx plus c. So we need to find the equation of this line. So for that you have to see the y-intercept. C will be 2. Y-intercept where it is passing through y-axis, that is 2, and then find the gradient. Now to find the gradient you have to check here how is the line moving, what is the gradient, like how it is moving. So you see here that change in y is one box here and change in x is two boxes here. So it's going upwards, one box, two box, one box, two box. So what is one box value here? It is 0.5. So 2.5 it is going up and two boxes going right. So here m is 0.5 by 2. So what is 0.5 by 2? 0.25, that is 1 by 4. You can take it as 1 by 4. M is 1 by 4. So use the equation now, y is equal to mx, that is 1 by 4 x plus 2. So this is the answer. If you felt this explanation was easy, do subscribe to my channel. I'll be coming up with so many other new videos explaining you new concepts. Question number B now. Question B. Another line R has equation y is equal to minus 3x plus 5. Find the equation of the line which is parallel to R and goes through the point 1 and 5. Give your answer in the form y is equal to mx plus c. So now here again there is a line and its equation is given, and we need to find the line equation of the line parallel to this and goes through this. So the line which is parallel to any given line, the m value will be same, the gradient is same. So the m gradient of the line, let me write gradient of the parallel line is minus 3 and it is passing through 1 and 5. So use the rule y minus y1. Let us take this as x1 y1. So y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. So y minus y1 is 1, m is minus 3, x minus x1 is 1. Solve it. Y minus 1 is equal to minus 3 into x is minus 3x, minus 3 into minus 1 is plus 3. Bring minus 1 to the right hand side, minus 3x plus 3 plus 1. So it is minus 3x plus 4. So the equation is minus 3x plus 4. Question number 26 now. The diagram shows a right angled triangle. This is the right angled triangle. Calculate the value of x. Now as you see, there is an angle given and the one of the perpendicular side is not given. So for this you have to always use the tan rule. So tan 37 is equal to opposite side by adjacent side, that is x by 12. Using cross multiplication method, tan 37 is multiplied to 12, you get x. Do it. Tan 37 into 12, 9.042. So x is equal to 9.042 centimeters. So it is 9.042 you can write, or 04 also you can write. Question number 26 is done. Question number 27. Complete the table of values for y is equal to 12 by x. X values are all given. We need to find out the missing y values using 12 by x. So 12 by minus 4. 12 by minus 4 is minus 3. Next, let us change the denominator itself, here itself. Minus 1, minus 12. Next, only 1 is 12. Then next 4, so it will be 3. You can check. Yeah. The table is completed. Question number B now. On the grid, draw the graph of y is equal to 12 by x for minus 4 less than or equal to x, less than or equal to minus 1, and 1 less than or equal to x, less than or equal to 4. So just do it by plotting the points. Now you see that minus 4 is minus 3. Minus 4 is minus 3. Minus 3 is not marked here, you have to check here. it should be exactly in between minus 2 and 4. It should be exactly in between minus 2 and 4. Okay, so this is minus 3. So minus 4 minus 3 will be this point. Then minus 3 minus 4. So minus 3 minus 4 is this point. Minus 2 minus 6. Minus 2 minus 6. Minus 1 minus 12. Minus 1 minus 12 is here. Next 1 12. 1 and 12. 2 and 6. 2 6. 3 4. 3 4. And 4 3. Again 3 is not marked in this. So this will be 3. So 4 3 is this. This is done. The plotting the points is done. Now you can take your pencil and make a curve along these points like this. Same way on the other side. So this our graph is completed. Question C. Use your graph to write down the solution of equation 12 by x is equal to 10. Now we have already given that y is equal to 12 by x is given in the main question, and they are asking us to solve using this another equation, that is 12 by x is equal to 10. So that means y is equal to 10 here, right? So what is y is equal to 10? See in the graph and draw the line. Y is equal to 10 will be this line. So where is this line touching the graph? It's it's exactly here. So it is 1.2. It should be 1.2 because there are 5 boxes divided from 1 to 2. So it's 1.2. So x is equal to 1.2 is the answer. Question number 28. Ali invests 2,950 in an account paying 12% compound interest. Bob invests 3,000 in an account paying 12% simple interest. Show that after 3 years, Ali has a larger investment than Bob. Now here both of them had invested. Ali invested 2,950 and the percentage of interest is same, but it is a compound interest, whereas Bob has invested 3,000 rupees, sorry, dollars, account in an account paying the same interest, but it is a simple interest. So we will check both of them, and it has to be taken after 3 years. So you cannot take the value of n, that is number of years in compound interest, as 1 or 2. You have to take 3 and more than 3, and the value for t in simple interest to be taken more than 3 only, or at least 3, not less than 3. So you can write both the investments separately. Ali's investment, okay, let me write clearly. Ali's investment and Bob's investment. Ali's investment according to compound interest. So first let me write the formula for amount to find out the compound interest amount. P into 1 plus R by 100 whole raised to n. So the amount Ali invested will be after 3 years will be, principal amount is 2,500 950, 1 plus 12 by 100 whole raised to 3. We'll do this later in the calculator. Then next, Bob's investment will be 3000. He already, the amount will be, now let me write the simple interest formula first. Simple interest is equal to principal multiplied by time multiplied by r by 100. So what the, how will you find out amount here? Amount will be the principal amount added to this simple interest. So principal here is 3000 plus 3000 into time is 3 years and rate is 12 by 100. Now we'll do this both in calculator. First we'll do Ali's investment. 2950 multiplied by 1 plus 12 by 100 whole raised to 3. 4144.5376. 4144.5376. This is the amount he gets after 3 years. Then Bob, let us find out the amount Bob gets after 3 years. 3000 multiplied by time is 3 years, rate is 12 divided by 100 is 4080. He gets $4080 after 3 years. So when you see these two amounts, which is greater? The amount Ali's investment will be greater. So this is the thing we have showed here. It is, they have asked us to show that it is larger, so it is larger here. Okay student, this was the last question. No, this is not the last question. I think the next question is there. No. Okay, this is the last question. Thanks for watching till end. Subscribe to my channel. Press the bell icon to get the notifications. See you in the next video. Goodbye.